So guys, I was just randomly scrolling through Facebook and look what just happened. That's me! And that's Diane Chamberlain posting it. Oh my god. My life has just been made. I'm so freaking out right now. And then I went back onto like his page where he originally posted this and she was like, oh, what's such a cute review. Like, I've never seen this. Oh my god, I'm like so fangirling right now. This is insane. Good afternoon, guys. It's about 2 o'clock on New Year's Eve. This is the first time that I'm seeing you in this vlog, so welcome to another weekly vlog. This will be the last one in this little series. Of course, the dog is playing, as always, when I introduce a new vlog. So we are about to head out and get some lunch before going to our friends for New Year's Eve, but I did get some book mail today. I finally ordered On Magnolia Lane by Denise Hunter. You know I've already read this and loved this, but I was waiting to make sure that I didn't get it from the Fiction Guild first before buying it, so they didn't send it, so I finally decided I needed to bite the bullet and purchase this so that way I could put this in my top reads of 2018. So this showed up in the mail today. We're about to go get some lunch and run some errands and get ready for New Year's Eve. So I will check back in with you guys later. Hey guys, so I'm gonna go on a little rant right now. It has nothing to do with books. I don't even know why I'm gonna rant about it. I was just sitting here, we were having our second lunch. So what we did was we went to get noodles, and then after we left there, we went to go like pick up stuff for tonight, and then I realized like we're not gonna really like eat anything except like possibly be drinking and things like that. So I was like, I need some more stuff in my stomach. So we ended up going to Chick-fil-A. So we got 2 dinners in like the span of 3 hours, but not a big deal. So, but that like made me think of my story. So we were at Noodles, and they have like one of those like soda fountains, and like where you can like go put what you want in your cup, and you can like always ask for like a water cup, where like you can get like, it's like a little dinky little like what like clear as can be like cup if you want just water, so that way like you don't have to pay for like a full price soda. And we're sitting there, and this woman clearly asked for the dinky cup of water. So does this woman was there with her mom and her like grandma, and the woman was smart enough and bought a soda, and the other two, the mother and the grandmother, had like the dinky little water cup. I'm looking, and the mother comes over, and she's got like clearly like soda in her little dinky water cup. And then I look, and like the grandmother's is like fizzy too. Like it's not Coke, but it's definitely like Sprite because it's like fizzing. And then the woman like basically like downs her Coke, goes over back to the soda machine, and I watch her. I'm like, oh, maybe she just like wanted to see soda. Like I know how I can be like with soda. Like I crave the carbonation. So I was like, well, maybe she just needed like a little thing of soda, and like now she's gonna switch back to water. She got Sprite. And then she went back to her table, continues eating her food, and then like gets back up and goes back over there. I'm like, oh, maybe now it's finally gonna be water. No, she gets more Sprite. Like things like that just like irk me. Like they give you the water cup in your honor of that you're going to get water. Like it's also clear, so that way like people would know if you get water or not. So like what? Like it was bizarre. Like, and like I had heard her ask for water, so it's not like, oh, she's like allergic to the paper, so she needed a plastic cup. Like, no, wanted a water cup. It was interesting. I don't know, one of my pet peeves. And it was like, she was not the only person who I saw do that either. There was another person there too who was like standing there with a cup that was meant for water that had Coke in it too, and I'm like, what is this? It was very bizarre. Just a random tangent that needed to be apparently 3 minutes long. So I'm sorry, back to scheduled programming. Bye. Okay, so while I'm waiting for my iMovie to reload, I'm about to film my best / most surprising reads of 2018. I hope you guys are ready. This was a really hard list to make, so it's a long one. I have a feeling it's going to be a long one. Sorry. Guys, that was probably like one of the worst videos I've filmed in a long time. Out of nowhere, I could not stop coughing. My nose started running like the entire video. And I was fine all day. So, why? I know I'm going to get thumbs down for it. I know, because I know how these people work that don't like my videos, and it's whenever I'm like sick, they always thumbs down it. Guaranteed there's going to be like 3 thumbs down on that video because I can't stop coughing. Ugh, so annoying. And of course it's like a 20-something minute video and I'm like coughing the whole time. Ugh. Bringing all the games, even though these 3 are all the same game. And we also have Ultimate Werewolf in the car, so all the games.
Watch the video now?
Good morning, guys. Happy New Year. It's 11 o'clock on January 1st, and I have to say, today was the hardest day to wake up ever. After 3 nights in a row going to bed at like 1 a.m. or later, I am fried. I've been trying to get up since 7:30, and I just kept like watching like YouTube videos and falling asleep, looking at Instagram and falling asleep, going on Facebook and falling asleep, and like I just finally was like, and I had to get up. So now I'm sitting in my reading room because I realized that today I could potentially read my very first book of 2019, and I'm nervous because I want it to be a really good one, but I'm like scared that I'm going to pick something that like I'm anticipating and then I'm going to hate it. So I don't know. I've still got, when I like filmed at the end of the year, I filmed like books that I wanted to get to before 2019, and I didn't get to like any of them because I ended up getting all these Christmas books. So I've got Beartown, The Deal, Lilac Girls, One With You, and An Unwanted Guest as like the 5 books that I wanted to read before the year was over. An Unwanted Guest I would love to save for like a snow day, because I talked about how it's like a snowed in event, so like I would love to save that for a snow day. One With You is kind of huge, and I just don't feel like I'm going to have time for that because I didn't get to update you on it last night, but my car wouldn't start when we went to go to the party. So my mom came over with AAA because they were telling me that I was going to have to wait for 2 hours, and we just didn't have that time, but my mom did, so she came and waited with my car. And it's like possibly like a dead battery, so like we might have to go and get a new battery today. If we do, that's going to cut in on my reading time. We were hoping to have Patrick's uncle over, and now I'm like, I don't know if that's going to happen. He's up from Alabama right now, and we were like, oh, like he's never seen the house, he should come over. And now I'm like, I don't want to see anybody. I just want to crawl under a blanket and die. Like it's like my last day of break, and I just want to be able to relax and enjoy it, and I feel like it's not going to end up being that way. So I don't know. I need to decide, and I can't. I really like Beartown is really calling to me, but you know how I really hated the other Frederick Buckman book, so I'm like nervous. I don't want to pick that up and also hate that too. We'll see. I'll check in with you guys after I decide. Hi guys, so it's about 5 o'clock, I think, maybe, yeah, 5:06, it is 5 o'clock. I'm not wearing glasses, and our like time on the like cable box is in blue, and it like messes with my eyes, and I can never actually read what time it says. So it's 5 o'clock. We spent a lot of today just being not really lazy. The beginning of the morning, like I said to you when I was talking to you earlier, was really, really tough waking up. And then all of a sudden we got into this intense, like, Words with Friends battle, which I've never played. And I was like, I really want to, because I kept seeing ads for it. And Patrick's like, fine, I'll play with you. So we've been in this, like, intense Words with Friends match. And then we actually did some cleaning today, which was like such a relief. I have been so sick that like I keep getting behind my cleaning, especially because all the events are like leaving the house and going to parties, and like I was getting really frustrated. And finally today, like I got up and I was like, I'm doing it. I like swept the floor, we cleaned the countertops, like we picked things up, put presents away that we unwrapped and just never did anything with. So like I feel very accomplished in that sense. I went to Firestone to ask them about, it's like a tire company. I don't know if it's I thought it was a chain, but maybe it's not. It's a tire place where they do like oil changes and tire rotations and batteries and all that stuff, because I had just gone there to get my oil changed a couple weeks ago, and I think I vlogged it. I might have vlogged when I went, and they said my battery was fine. And then last night, like I said, my car wouldn't start, and AAA was like, oh, sorry, like your battery's flooded. And I was like, what? And they were like, you need to get a new one, like ASAP. So like I went back to Firestone today. I was like, here's the paper of you telling me it was great. Here's the paper of them saying it's flooded and I need to replace it immediately. What's the deal? And they were like, no, like let me check it out. I've like never heard of something called like flooding before. That doesn't make sense to me. So let me go check it out. And nobody had ever heard of flooding before. So I don't know what AAA came up with that term. And they did the test and they were like, no, your battery's fine. Like just be careful. Like as it gets colder, like if you ever notice it takes a while to like turn over, like you need to come back and like bring it and we'll like re-give you a new battery and whatnot and install a battery. Which of course their battery is more expensive than AAA, so I probably won't go back there anyways. But long story short, I didn't get my battery changed. My battery's fine. And then we went to Wendy's and we had an intense words with friends or whatever competition while we're eating sandwiches and having Frosties, and it was just really fun just to like chill out and be out. And now I'm doing laundry. I just got home. I think we're thinking about going to Mary Poppins later. We wanted to do that earlier in the break and then we didn't get to. And I was like, oh, we should ask your parents to go. And Patrick's like, no, we haven't had a lot of us time. Like, let's just go the two of us. And if we want to go again, we can. I was like, okay, that makes sense. So to go with that, I realized we must look like all we do is go to the movies. The reason why we look like we're going to the movies all the time is because we are AMC, like, Stubs members, like the A-list program, where, like, we pay $20 a month, and we can go see, hi, hello, sorry about that, and we can go see up to 3 movies a week for $20. So, like, as long as we go, like, twice a month to the movies, it basically pays for itself. So we do that, and that's why we literally look like we're going to the movies all the time, because we have the flexibility to go see basically whatever we want, whether we think it's going to be a good movie or a bad movie. We're only paying the $20 for it. Do you want this back? You can have it back. That's fine. She like dropped it on my lap and like she's mad at me for having it. What? Come over here if you want to come over here. So yeah, that's why we look like we go to the movies all the time. I brought downstairs The Deal by Elle Kennedy because I thought that would be my first read of 2019, and you know what? The more I thought about it, the more I'm not into it. So I think what I might do, because I really want like a good read today, I think while I'm doing laundry and we're waiting to see if we're going to go to that movie, I think I'm going to read Sadie by Courtney Summers instead, because I think it's a quick-paced book. Everybody raves about it. I'm hoping that I will love it too, and I think that's what I'm going to do right now while I wait for the laundry to be done. And then we got quite a few loads, but like in between loads, I'm excited. I hope that I love this. I don't know too much about it other than there's a podcast involved and that there's a sister, I think, who dies or something like that. I don't know. I'm excited though. I'll let you know how what I think of it, and I will get back with you. See you guys in a little bit. Hey guys, so now it's about 6:45 and we are gonna head off to the movie. I started Sadie and I am about, let's see, I had it in my head, 76 pages in. I'm liking it so far. I'm finding it interesting, the whole going back and forth from the podcast to Sadie's perspective, so I'm intrigued to see where this will go. It's about a girl and her sister is murdered, and then she goes missing, and I guess they're trying to figure out where Sadie went and if she's okay and all that. So I'm intrigued to see where this is going, but we are off to go see Mary Poppins. So I will check in with you guys later. I probably won't do too much more reading because we're going to come back. I'm going to fold all my laundry and our laundry, and then I'm going to go sleep because we have to go back to work tomorrow. Boo. Boo. There's snow in the forecast, so we're kind of secretly hoping for a snow day at some point this week, though. We'll have to see, though. So we're going to go to the movie, and then I will check in with you guys later. Bye, guys. Hey guys, so it's 10 o'clock and I'm about to fold all the laundry that wasn't out done before we left. So I'm going to fold some laundry and take a shower, but I have to say, I went into Mary Poppins expecting not much because, I don't know, I'm a big stickler for originals, so I get really, really nervous when they do like remakes or like a sequel out of nowhere. And I have to say, I really, really enjoyed it. Patrick and I did cry a little bit. You know, somebody definitely fell asleep in the movie. Like, I heard them snoring. They were like in the row behind us. It was like these two girls, an empty spot, a couple, an empty spot, and then this guy, and he was definitely sleeping. It was like weird. So somebody ended up getting up and like waking him up. It was very bizarre. But I thought it was really good. I thought Emily Blunt did a nice job, even though I felt like she smiled too much to be Mary Poppins. And I was really excited to have a Dick Van Dyke little appearance. I wish that we could have had an appearance by Julie Andrews, but I read articles that were saying why she didn't want to take part, that she really wanted to give Emily Blunt the respect and let her have her movie, and I thought that was really nice, but I would have loved a little Julie Andrews. You know, there was a surprise appearance that I was not expecting at the end, and I'm not going to spoil it just in case you wanted to know when you go see it, but that was really cool. I thought that was nice. But yeah, I enjoyed it. I thought that there were some parts where I was kind of like, do we really need this? Is this really true to Mary Poppins standard? But other than that, I felt like it was a really good rendition, and I'm glad that we went to go see it. So I'm going to go fold laundry, I'm going to shower, and then guys, we go back to work tomorrow. So back to school routine. So Patrick will go back to work, I'll go back to work. I've got some errands to run after school tomorrow, but we're back to work. What is this? Is this real life? Alright, so I'll just have to see you in the morning when hopefully I'm not running too late because I have a brand new student tomorrow, so I have to go get his desk ready and figure out where I'm going to put him and go from there. So I might be a little rushed in the morning to say hello to you, but I'm going to still say hello and get out the door so that way I can get things done. Back to the work grind. Good morning, guys. So it's back to work day. It's Wednesday, so at least that's one nice thing is it's already like hump day, so I am like so excited. I'm running not a smidge late. It's 7:07, which is not late, but like I feel good. Like I don't feel rushed. I don't feel like I'm going crazy this morning. I woke up at like 5:20 when my husband was supposed to wake up, and I just kind of like woke up gradually, watched some YouTube videos, chilled out, and I think I'm going to start a new like thing where like when his alarm goes off and he gets in the shower, I'm going to come down here and just like have my drink and like hang out with the dog, and like I think I'm going to like start that morning routine starting tomorrow, just to have some like calm before the storm, which is probably why I was like running so frantically late, because I wasn't taking that time to do that. And like this morning, like I like woke up and I got ready and I was able to unload the dishwasher and like get my lunch ready, and I feel very like calm about it. So I'm gonna go to work. I'm going to run to the dry cleaners to drop like a whole load of stuff off, and then I will come home and I will see where I'm at. Today is Wednesday, which means Patrick has his staff meeting, but I'm defrosting chicken. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with it, and hopefully it'll defrost in time. That's my only hope. I'm like nervous it won't, but that's my plan for the day. I'm going to go into work and I will check in with you guys this afternoon. Bye, guys. Hey guys, so it's about 9 o'clock almost, and I'm sorry I didn't check in earlier. I just like got caught up in what I was doing. I went to the dry cleaners right after work to drop off all the dry cleaning stuff, and then I got home and I was like all ready to like power mode. Like I knew what I wanted to kind of like make for dinner, and I like got right to it, like went to my chicken, and of course, do you think it defrosted? Nope. So I like went to like go pull it apart, and of course it was like all still frozen like together, and I was like, come on. So I like couldn't make what I wanted to make. So then Patrick was like, I'm coming home, like what do you want me to do? And I was like, guess you're gonna go pick up dinner because chicken didn't defrost. But then we realized that we still had some like udon noodles, so I had him go, because he was like, let's do pasta. I was like, we literally just did pasta the other day. No. Which is rare for me to ever say that, but I was like, you know what, we have udon noodles, and he makes this really good like soy sauce, beef broth, vegetable thing. We had lots of vegetables left over from the holidays and stuff, and I was like, let's just like make this udon thing. Why don't you go to the store, why don't you grab some beef, and we can like make this really quick, because we really didn't go grocery shopping before break. Like we went grocery shopping, but we got like a lot of like chicken and things to throw in the freezer, so like I would have had to defrost anything anyway, so like it just like it wasn't gonna work. So he like went and did that, and while he was doing that, I filmed a video which is up now. So if you haven't seen my books that I've already pre-ordered, go check that out, because I spent a long time today just suddenly pre-ordering everything under the sun, just because I have Amazon Prime and I like to make sure that I make it worth it apparently. So I went and like pre-ordered all the books, and we had dinner. We tried to start watching the third Indiana Jones movie, but Patrick has the cold that I had earlier, and he's at like the worst part of it right now. So like he was like falling asleep, and I was getting mad, and I was like, well, not getting mad, I wasn't getting mad that he was falling asleep, I was getting mad because he kept being like, oh, I'm watching. I'm like, no, you're not. Like, let's watch this when you can enjoy it, and we'll go from there. So then he just went to bed about like 45 minutes ago, and I stayed down here with the dog, and I just finished like cleaning all the dishes and things like that. And my goal this year is, hold me to it, I decided earlier today, because I was writing down all my goals of things that I want in my own life, and book, not really book related, but just like my own life. And I was like, I really would love to be able to like keep on top of myself, so, and keep things organized. And I want to do like one cleaning thing a day in my classroom and here, and like just to keep myself organized. So I was like, I'm going to do the dishes now, because I was originally going to fold the rest of the laundry that wasn't dry by the time we went to sleep last night. But with him sleeping, I can't do that, because I fold on our bed and put it straight on our bed. So like I can't do that. Well, like I could find somewhere else to fold it, but that's just not going to happen. So I ended up deciding I'm just going to take care of the kitchen today. I completely cleaned the kitchen. I like did all the dishes this morning before I went to work. I showed you how I like unloaded the dishwasher, so like everything is like clean as can be in there. Cleaned the stovetop, like, because it finally like it cooled off enough to clean the stovetop. Like I feel good. I even like made a crock pot meal for tomorrow, which with that chicken, because it finally defrosted. I don't know if it's gonna be any good though. It's literally just chicken, salt and pepper, adobo seasoning, white beans, chicken broth, and rice that will probably be so mushy by the time I get home. But I don't know, I just wanted to try something different, so that's what I'm trying. We'll see what happens. I'll tell you tomorrow if it comes out good, because I bet you it probably won't. But I don't know, I feel at least a little bit accomplished. I didn't read anything today, but I at least feel like good healthy-wise. Like I feel like this year a lot of what I wanted to do is really work on like my mental health, and like, I know that sounds silly, but like you've seen past videos where I've talked about like breakdowns I'd have out of nowhere, and I really this year like I need to focus on myself and make myself a priority. I tend to put everybody, even people who don't really matter, in front of me, and I take a lot of people's emotions and put them on myself, and I need to realize that like I can't do that anymore, because it's just not healthy. And I really need to prioritize myself and take care of myself and make sure my home is clean, and make sure my husband's good, and make sure I'm good, and the dog's good, the cat's good, and like that's what really matters at the end of the day, is that my family is what matters. and I need to really focus on that. And I feel like I've tried to put that into perspective so far this year, and I don't know. I didn't mean to get this all 5 minutes long and sappy on you, so I'm sorry. But I'm going to finish up down here for a little bit, and then I'm going to go upstairs, maybe call it an early night, because I decided that I am going to do that thing where maybe I didn't talk about it this morning. I thought I did. But when Patrick's alarm goes off at 5:15, I'm going to wake up. And then 5:30, when he gets in the shower, I'm going to come down here, hang out with the dog, take her outside, maybe watch some of my shows, maybe read a book, really just like wake up. And then when he comes down here to leave, I'll go back upstairs and get ready. And I think that that's just going to be a really nice, just like me time and like way to wake up. And I think it'll be like start my day off to a good start. So we'll see. We'll try. Anything that'll work, right? So I'm going to do that, and I will check in with you guys in the morning. Thanks for listening to me drone on for 6 minutes. Guys, it snowed last night, but not enough to do anything. I'm just so ready for a snow day. Like, I literally know we just got back to work, but, like, a delay would have been perfect today. Good morning, guys. So it's a little bit before 7. It's like 6:54. So I figured I would check in while I'm just relaxing for a second. So I didn't end up coming down here this morning like I planned, like how I like had that whole conversation about how like I'm gonna come down here and it's gonna be great. So Patrick is at the worst part of his cold right now, and he is like really stuffed up, and he's already a snorer. So like add the fact that he can't breathe to that, and the fact that I can't breathe to that, and I slept awfully last night. When I was sitting down here, I was able to literally hear him snoring in our room. Like, granted, we don't sleep with, like, the door closed, but, like, I was down here and you could hear him snoring. Like, that's how loud he was. So, like, by the time I went to bed, I was like, I can't sleep to this. So my goal tonight is to get to sleep before him, because I am stuffed up too still. Like, I'm not as bad as I was, like, over break, but, like, I'm still definitely stuffy, and I have a bad feeling he's giving me the cold back, because now I also have this cough that's going along with it. I don't know. So I think my goal today, so I already have the crock pot going. I want to just, like, go to work, get work over with, come home, and just, like, rest. Like, shower early, eat early, go to bed early, and just take it from there, because tomorrow, like, our weekend is so chaotic. So as much as, like, this was, like, a short week, I'm also, like, dreading the weekend a little. Like, it's gonna be all fun, but it's also, like, gonna be really, really busy. So tomorrow night we have our friend's 30th birthday. So I think it was, like, axe throwing and going to, like, a brewery, but I think we're just gonna do the brewery part. So, like, late night. And then Saturday is, there's, when I was running that club, that volunteer club, the person who runs the foundation that I based my club on is doing a volunteer breakfast on Saturday that she asked me to go to. So, because I did volunteer for the foundation this year. So, we're going to possibly go to that. And then my family is doing my side of the family Christmas. So we have family coming from, like, New Hampshire and, like, things like that. So, like, we have to do family Christmas. And then Sunday was, like, the one day that it worked for me and 3 of my other friends to go to brunch. So, like, I'm going to be dead by next Monday. Like, so I feel like I need to go to sleep early tonight, because I don't know when I'm going to be able to sleep in the near future. So I'm going to go to work in a little bit. I've just finished drinking lemonade tomato juice, so I'm going to make either, like, a tea or something to take to work with me, because I like to have something, like, in my hand while I'm teaching. And then I'm going to go to work and get this day over with, because I'm ready to go to sleep already. At least it's Thursday. And like I said, like, and Thursdays are great because I get 2 specials on Thursdays. So, like, and today, like, normally we have, like, a math meeting or a reading meeting during that time. But, like, today it's, like, a meeting to talk about kids. So, like, it's going to be a little bit, like, more relaxed. And I just need to power through. So, I'll see you guys in the afternoon. Hey guys, so it's now 4:20 and I've got some really good news. 2 good newses. This meal looks and smells delicious. So the rice is like mushy, but it literally looks like it should like taste like a rice casserole dish kind of thing. So it's definitely still a plus. And the other positive note is this dress came in the mail. I bought this dress from Amazon before Thanksgiving as I'm gonna wear this for Thanksgiving, and it never showed up, and it kept being like, oh, soon, soon, soon. I was like, oh, it'll come definitely in time for Christmas. Like, I'll wear it as a Christmas dress then. Nope. Wait, okay, it'll come before like King Christmas. And then I was like, nope. And then I was like, oh, okay, it'll definitely be here by New Year's. Nope. So it's finally here. Maybe it'll be my Valentine's Day dress. Or my Martin Luther King Day dress. Well, I have no idea. So, at least it's here. Let's hope it fits and looks nice. And at least it's here. So, 2 positive notes. And now I'm going to sit on this couch and relax for a little bit because my day was long. But at least tomorrow's Friday. Yay! Hey guys, so it's about 9 o'clock and I'm going to get ready to jump in the shower. No reading to be done today, but we just kind of relaxed and chilled out, and we watched some movies. We finished the Indiana Jones movie that we started last night, and then we watched Miss Congeniality because it happened to be on the television when we like X'd out the movie. So that's one of my favorite movies, so we decided that we would keep watching. And so we were just hanging out. I'm exhausted again, believe it or not. So I think I'm going to take a quick shower, and then I'm going to go pass out because I'm exhausted. But it was a good night, and dinner turned out to be really good. And for just like a random dinner, like it was literally, like I said, chicken, salt, pepper, adobo, seasoning, chicken broth, white beans, and like a cup of rice. And it worked out really well. Rice was like super mushy, but it was like yummy mushy, if that makes sense. And like it almost tasted like leftover Thanksgiving food. And I put Red Hot sauce on it, and it was really delicious. I would totally make it again. So that was weird. It's a weird turn of events. It worked out. It was edible. I was nervous when Patrick called me. I was like, we might have to order takeout. I don't know how good this food is going to be, but it was edible, so we ate it. And I rather enjoyed it and can't wait to bring it for lunch tomorrow. So yeah, so I'm going to go shower, and I'll check back in with you guys tomorrow. We have a birthday party at night, so I don't know what reading is going to happen this whole weekend because we're crazy busy, but you guys seem to like these vlogs whether I read or not, so I hope that's okay with you. So I'll see you guys tomorrow, and it's Friday. Woot woot. I love Friday. See you tomorrow. Good morning, guys. So it's about 7:10, and I'm about to leave for work. It's Friday. The dog is in her crate, and she's running in circles. I'm about to leave for work, and it's Friday. We're supposed to have that birthday party thing that we're going to tonight. Minnie, stop. We're supposed to be going to that birthday thing, but I don't know. I'm really not feeling well, and it's like axe throwing, which we're not participating in anyways. Like, she rented 2 lanes for like a certain amount of people, and like we wouldn't be able to do it anyways. So like, though we wouldn't be axe throwing, but I guess there's a brewery next door, and then possibly dinner after. So like, I don't know. I'm really not feeling that great again, and I know how busy the rest of my weekend is, so I haven't decided what I'm gonna do. But I'm gonna go to work, and then I'll see you guys in the afternoon. See ya. guys, it's Saturday. I'm sorry I didn't end up updating last night. Like I told you last night, it was going to be pure chaos, and we got home and basically had a little bit. I took a nap by accident. I've been really tired the past few days, so I took a nap, and then we went and got some dinner at Chipotle, and then went to that axe throwing thing, and then we didn't end up staying for dinner because we knew we were busy today. So we ended up coming home and just like relaxing until we went to sleep, and then I woke up early this morning. I showered and got all nice looking so that way we can go to this breakfast for this volunteer breakfast, and then we have my family's Christmas party after that. So pretty busy, but this morning I did start, well, I continued, I realized I never told you guys, but there was a new ebook that was released from Aaron Watt in the Royal series. I'm blanking on the name right now of what it's called, but it was like a free ebook, and it follows Gideon's story, Gideon and Savannah's story. So I've been reading that as I have a spare moment, so I've been reading it really, really slowly, but I am almost like 30% through, and that's what I was like doing this morning, so I've been like reading it slowly. So still nothing read for 2019, which is very odd for me, but I'm hoping that tonight after the party and things unwind that I can get home and I could just like snuggle up and just read a little bit. So that's my plan for today, and I will check back in with you guys later. Bye guys. Hey guys, so we just left the volunteer breakfast thing, and we came back, grabbed the presents, and we grabbed the dog, and now we're about to go into the grocery store really fast to grab some things that we're going to bring with us. Are you, Jingles, you want to be in the video? I'm confused. No, I'm in the video. And then we're going to be on our way to my parents' house to celebrate Christmas for like the 5th time. But yeah, so we're going to go do that, and she looks really excited back there. She's so confused. And then I will check in with you guys later. Bye guys. Good morning guys, it's Sunday, and this is the last day of our vlog, and I think this is going to be, I'm going to take a week off of vlogging because I think that there's another readathon that takes place not next week but the week after, and I probably will vlog that. So today's the last day of this vlog, and then I'm going to take a break, and then I'm going to come back the next week. So I'm really excited that you guys have enjoyed this journey so far, and that you guys thought that it was worth it to keep vlogging, and that you guys enjoy watching these. So I'm glad that you've been enjoying them. Today's going to be kind of busy. It's about 10:30 right now. I've spent the morning reading, and I finally finished The Tarnished Crown, which is the ebook to the Paper Princess series by Aaron Watt, and it's technically like 3.5, so it's technically supposed to come after the original Paper Princess trilogy and not like including like Cracked Kingdom and The Fallen Heir. So did I call it Tarnished Crown? I think it's Tarnished Crown. Did I call it the wrong thing? I don't know. I would show it to you, but I read it on my phone, and I'm filming on my phone, so I can't show it to you right now. But I've got some time before we go to brunch, and I'm going to try to finish Sadie by Courtney Summers, so that way I could be 2 books in for 2019 by the end of this vlog. We're going to go to brunch. Well, I'm going to brunch. Patrick is going with the boys to a place to watch sports and beer, and we, the ladies, are going to go to brunch somewhere else, which is, they're like really nearby, so like we're going to do that and then like meet up with them after. So hopefully, well, not hopefully, it sounds like everybody else is busy too, so it sounds like we're just going to do a really, not quick brunch, but like quick get together and then like come back, which will be nice because I feel like I've just been going, and it'll be nice to be able to like right before a full week of school, which we haven't had in forever. So my hope is to be able to finish this before I go, and maybe start something before the week starts, just so that way I have something going into the week. So we'll see if I could accomplish that, but so far so good. I'm like really in a reading mood, and I feel like that's a good thing. So let's go do this. Hey guys, so it's about 12:30 and we are on our way, and I did not finish this book like I wanted to, but I'm halfway, so that's a positive note. So we're about to go do brunch, and then we're gonna get groceries and hopefully head home, and hopefully I can knock this baby out because it's good and it's a fast-paced read when I'm concentrated, but when I'm watching Teen Mom and reading, that doesn't work out so well. So we're off, and then I'll check in with you guys later. See ya! guys, so it's about 6:15 and we just got home. We ended up doing a lot more than just brunch, and we did no grocery shopping. So we went to brunch, and then one of my friends and I separated, and we ended up going to get our nails done. I know it doesn't look like it, but they're there. They're not blue anymore. So we went and got our nails done, and then I was still kind of hungry, well, like hankering for a Bloody Mary really bad. So I was like, let's go to this other restaurant. So we ended up going there for like a really light bite and a drink. And unfortunately, I'm not feeling super great right now. We're going to watch the Bears game. I'm going to try to finish Sadie, and I am just ready for bed. I'm exhausted and tired, and we're just going to hang out for the rest of the night, and I will probably check in with you at the very end because today's Sunday, which means another end to a vlog. So I'll check in with you guys later. See ya. Hey guys, so today did not go as expected at all. It's about 10:30 and I'm going to go to sleep. I did not finish Sadie as much as I wanted to. We ended up coming home, like I said, and football was on, and it was my Bears against the Eagles, and of course my Bears had to bring it right to the last second and lose it. So that was intense, and so I couldn't really focus while watching that, so I couldn't watch that and read at the same time. And then I was like, okay, time to read. And then the Golden Globes came on, and I never watched the Golden Globes, but for some reason I was 100% hooked and attached and could not stop watching it. So I did get a lot farther in Sadie. I'm less than 100 pages to go. I'm on page 225, so like there's no way I'm not finishing this tomorrow. So my goal is to finish that tomorrow and go into the week strong. I'm a little let down that I'm like that, but it is what it is. I've been very distracted, very exhausted in general, so the fact that I got that far is impressive to me. My goal for the rest of the week is to finish that and possibly like finish another book, and then next weekend I'm not, like this whole next week I'm not vlogging like I said. So next weekend I'm hoping to literally just like sit there and power through books. We have no plans this coming weekend, which is like the first time in a really long time that we have no plans at all. So I'm hoping to get like a lot of things done, and then the buzzword, what's that called? Buzzword readathon, where you have to read all the books with the word lie in it. So like lie, lies, liar, any word with like any word that's similar to that word lie. There's a readathon for that with Books and Lala. So I think I might go back to vlogging for that week. And see how it goes. I don't know. I also forgot to mention that last night we finally watched The Death Cure. Just saying. It's nothing like the book whatsoever, but we loved the trilogy as it was being released, and then when it took so long for the third one to come out, we kind of like forgot about it, and then like I just was like not in the mood for it. Finally last night I was like, let's just finish this trilogy out, and we finally finished watching The Death Cure. So that's something that we did last night that was book related that I forgot to tell you. So I hope you guys enjoyed this reading week. I know it wasn't very much of reading week, but you got to see some stuff of my life, and I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys very soon. Have a good night.